So everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Yo, what's the word? It's Bree and I'm back for your entertainment, and today I'm with my sister Lexi and we're gonna have a nice little girl talk about boys, virginities, friendships, senior year, college experiences, all of that stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the freaking video. Hey. Yeah, let's start with girls first, because it'd be like a whole bunch of fake friendships and just a whole bunch of mess in high school, and I'm sure in college in general. Like, first and foremost, if they not making you better or adding anything to what you got going on, there's a point to having them around you. Like, you have to have positivity, good vibes, good energy every time you're around your friends, and if they're not giving that to you, then there's no point of having them around you to begin with. So that's what I gotta say about friendships. Just make sure your friends is real and they're not jealous or any of that when you talking to them, or if you associate yourself with them, because then they gonna be out to get you and you don't want that.
For real. In my little 2 cents, I guess I could basically say that quantity does not matter. It's always quality over quantity, for sure. For one, when I say quantity, I mean like it could be time or it could be the amount of friends that you have, for sure. So let's go with time. It doesn't matter how long you've known a person. It doesn't matter how long y'all been friends, best friends, whatever. That doesn't mean nothing. Like, if they're not treating you right, if they're still, you know, you're questioning your friendship, or you're even like feeling some type of way or feeling uncomfortable, then that's toxic and you need to get rid of that. It doesn't matter. You could have known a person for 30 years and they still stab you in your back. It's happened before, like, for real. So in time that don't mean nothing. Like, literally, when a person shows you, the person you could have just met is treating you so much better than the person you know for 30 years, you know. Like, it doesn't matter. It just matters on how they treat you as a friend, period.
And that connects to, well, you got something else to say?
No, you go ahead.
And that connects to like boys too. Like, just because you talk to somebody for a very, very long time doesn't mean anything if they're doing their own thing. Yeah.
And then the other part, going with how many friends that you have. Just because you have a group of friends don't mean them is your friends. I'm telling you. And that's the really, to be honest, if we being honest here, the more friends that you have, the less they are to ride for you, because then you have less intimacy, which means intimacy not meaning like sexually, like, ooh, like, you know. It means like one-on-one time, personal connection, like that personal deep relationship. So the more friends you have, that really shows like, okay, you constantly need to be surrounded about, like, you could have a whole group of 8 friends, but one good friend. That I would choose that one good friend over 8 people. I don't need 8 people around me anyway.
And plus, you don't need to tell everybody your business too.
Period. Like, one person, and you have each person for each reason. Like, either your friends don't gotta be friends with each other. You can have some friends over here and some friends over here.
Posts like that. Like,
yeah, like,
why is she talking to my other friend? Like,
right, like, just because we're friends doesn't mean they have to be friends. Like, no, you have your friends that you talk to some things, like when you talk to boys about. You got your friends you talk to God about. You got your friends you go out and party with, or you got your friends that you read books with. Right, like anything like you can have multiple groups of friends. Don't stay in your comfort zone at all. Like, that's how you sell yourself short, for sure. You really want good friends, you have to find your people and you have to find out how to deal with them accordingly. That's all I got to say on that, because we ain't gonna go too long.
Yeah. Okay, next one is boys. Let me tell y'all that boys are nothing. They're really nothing, okay? Do not trust nothing they say, nothing they do, Well, I mean, actions are louder, but still, like, don't trust none of that, because they could still be talking to you and talking to a whole bunch of other people too. Don't think you the only one, because let's be honest, 2019, there is no loyal boys. Every boy,
Oh my goodness.
even celebrities, like, everybody be cheating. Everybody be cheating with everybody. You think you being single, I mean, you think you in a relationship, and you like, you not talking to nobody, but they're talking to people. So don't just, you know, sell yourself short.
Girl. Preach.
And it sounds like I'm going through stuff. Y'all, I'm not going through nothing, by the way.
Anyways, back on to the
so
what was the topic again?
Boys. And don't trust them.
All right.
Okay.
So, what's the key word? What did we already say? Boys. There's a difference between boys
and
men, or a man. Period. If you're really, this is my one advice, and this is what I've been telling everybody, because everybody been coming to me about their problems. And listen, I am only 20. I literally just turned 20 yesterday. I am only 20 years old. Thank you. You know, y'all, I'll tell y'all my Instagram and all that later. But like, the same thing I've been telling everybody, and like I said, I'm still learning. Like, I'm still figuring this out for myself. But the best thing that I can tell you is that just chill. Really just chill.
Yeah.
Find yourself, love yourself, learn to love yourself, love you and every piece of you, period. You don't need nobody to tell you.
Yeah.
You don't need nobody to tell you, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're smart.
You already know.
Like, I understand. Like, sometimes people be feeling like, oh, I need constant reassurance. I need him to tell me he love me every day, and I need him to tell me I'm pretty every day. I understand that, because I'm the same way. But listen, it's a difference between me needing him to tell me that so I can know I'm beautiful, or me knowing I'm beautiful and I was created beautifully and wonderfully made. Period.
And then if you like that, and if you have that mindset, then you won't be stressed, or you won't be overly sad if they're talking to somebody else, because you know what your value is, you know what you're offering.
And
you don't need somebody to tell you, or somebody to be there just because you need companionship or something like that. Like, you're your own person. Don't stress nobody. If they're doing their own thing, let them do their own thing. It's not a big deal, not the end of the world. There's a million other people that you could talk to and you could give your time to, especially not if they're doing reckless stuff. Like, just
identity is everything. You just, if you have to go into a relationship, if you're really trying to be serious, a successful relationship that sees like marriage through everything, you have to make sure that you're going into it with your identity, and that the person that you're going into it with, your significant other, they know who they are, and they got themselves together. Because if you got yourself together and he got himself together, or vice versa, y'all just gonna come together and y'all gonna make shit happen, period. Like, it can't be said no other way. Like, y'all gonna shut it down. Like, period. Like, build on each other. Like, if a person can't do nothing for you, let him go, sis. Let him go, period. And this is for the guys too. I know you want a girl who got her own car, who got her own crib. Like, it ain't nothing finer than a female that's put together.
And on top of that, it's nothing better than somebody who's educated.
Don't be looking for nobody
intelligent and like
to take care of you.
And somebody that you can have deep conversations with about anything. Somebody that could make you laugh. Like, all of that. Just don't settle for nothing less than what you know you're worth and what you know you could give somebody, or what they can give you. So,
period. The last thing we're gonna say on this topic is I got 4 things. What my pastor told me is what I told her yesterday. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all today. Delete the nudes. Look, delete the nudes, delete the thread, delete the contact, and block them. Period. You want to get a toxic person out of your life? That's all you gotta do. You can't find them when you looking for them at late at night when you need a little. You know what I'm talking about.
They know what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about. They can't find you. You can't go back to y'all pictures and look and be sad and then be like, oh, I miss him. You can't do that, because you got to get rid of it. period. And it's harsh, but it's what you gotta do. You really trying to make yourself better, you really trying to move yourself on to the next step, you gotta let them go. And that's it.
And that's
next topic.
Next one is virginities, or losing your virginity. Now, when do you think somebody should lose their virginity? I think I know for a reason.
Like a certain age?
No, just like in general. I mean, it don't have to be. Wait, okay, I'm gonna give my answer, okay?
Yeah, give your answer, cause I want to hear what you gotta say.
I say lose your virginity when. What did I say?
Chile.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, I say someone should lose their virginity when they're ready. Don't have anyone force you.
Girl, I'm thinking you finna say some real shit when you're ready. Duh, like.
Yes, like
you
don't
have to be more
let
specific
anybody
than that.
force you. But still, like, just don't let anybody take your virginity. Don't think just because you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time that, you know, y'all should go to the next step. Don't think because he's telling you he wants some that should tell you that you should lose it. Just don't force it or don't rush it. And I'm telling you, anything from a month to a year is too soon if, you know, y'all just chilling. Like, I can see if y'all like in a relationship, y'all been talking for a long time and you confident. I don't care. Just be ready, okay? That's all I gotta say. What else? Yeah, I don't know. That's it. What you gotta say?
Okay, so I didn't thought about it a little bit. I didn't came up with something because I didn't want to just say the first thing that came in my head. I was gonna be like, what be going on? But listen, okay. So boom, if you a person that don't really care, like you ain't got no morals. I mean, you just don't care. Like, go ahead, do you, boo? Like, just be careful, be safe. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what that person got going on, where they been. Period. Like, all of that. If you're a person who cares, who's really like, okay, I've been waiting for the right person, and boom, 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 I say, like, go for it. Basically the same thing that she said. Like, just only go when you're ready, when you feel like they're not forcing you, when you feel like, okay, we talked about it. First of all, that's the first thing. If y'all can't even talk about it, like seriously sit down and have a conversation about it, y'all don't need to be doing it. Because if you're mature enough to sit there and be able to talk about something like that, and y'all get to an understanding, then y'all mature enough and y'all can go ahead and do you know, do the do. But just be safe. Like, that's all. I'm not nobody to tell nobody when they lose their virginity. But I just feel like if you're gonna do it, just be safe. Do your research. Make sure you get tested before and after, both of y'all, and just be safe.
And people always tell me one night stands should not work for virginities. Like, do not do it with somebody you just met or somebody you just,
because they're not gonna care. They can hurt you. They can do anything to you. Like, but that's really common sense. Like, if you're dumb enough to have a one night stand,
I'm just
like I said, like I said before I even started talking, if you don't care, do you, boo? Just be safe. Period. Like, and when I say be safe, I mean use condoms, birth control, all of the above, and get tested.
Yes.
As many times. It's not a limit to how many times you can get tested.
And don't wait. Thank you. Alright. Senior year / college. So let me tell you about my senior year, because I am a senior now, period. Class of 2020 in a building, period. Okay. So I feel like you should do everything that you haven't done previously senior year. I'm talking about activities that you wouldn't have thought of joining. I'm talking about organizations. I'm talking about going out. Like, do not stay in the house senior year. Like, that's going to be your last year. Those going to be your last memories in high school. Live it up. That's all I got to say. But still be on top of your grades, making sure that you're not slipping, because colleges still look at your grades at the end of senior year. They could, you know, send you back a letter. What's it? I don't know the official name for it, but they could reject you based off of your senior grades. Still be on top of everything. know that some of your friends that you talk to senior year, you do not talk to when you get out of high school, and just keep your close ones close, your other friends far away, and just live your best life. That's all I gotta say. Okay, what you gotta say? College.
Just about senior year. Oh, college and senior year.
Yeah.
So senior year, I don't know. For me, I didn't really have a good high school experience. I hated high school, and I just couldn't wait for it to be over with. So I really just say, just your senior year, for sure, just, it's gonna be easy anyway, because when you're a senior, like, they already know you all. They finna get up out of here. They're not gonna push you. They're not gonna, like, try you. Like, they're gonna be cool. Most schools that I know, and I've been to a lot of different schools, they're gonna be cool on you, period. Like, so just make sure you stay on top of your stuff. It's gonna be easy. Just relax. You know, don't let college or whatever you plan on doing, whether you plan on working, college, whatever, trade school, just make sure that you just prepare yourself as much as you can for the future, because the more you prepare, the more you're gonna do good. What they say, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yeah. So just for sure, like, and you know, you gotta do that with the bowl or the little letter. We'll discuss that later. So yeah, but for sure, like, you,
and don't rush it.
Yeah. Just
people tell me that all the time.
Yeah, just spend that time, you know, like she said, with your friends, because you never know who's still gonna be your friend after that first semester. When you come home for Thanksgiving break, it'd been a few months since you talked to your friends or your little home boo or whatever it is. You know, y'all gotta work that out. You know, because long distance relationship a whole nother thing. But yeah, and then college itself, man, I got so many things I can say about college, but
put it in boxes.
Just be smart. Just use your common sense. Just be smart, use your common sense. Just never let nobody force you to do nothing that you don't want to do. Never put yourself into situations where you can be hurt. In the broadest way I can say that. I'm not gonna go into detail because it could be for so many different situations. But and just never be afraid to ask for help or to speak up, because the one thing you go to college for is to get connections. Your connections determine if you're gonna, and that's the big old question, like, what am I gonna do when I get out of college? Like, your connections determine that, period. If you talk to this person and that person, you're gonna find internships, you're gonna find jobs, you're gonna find amazing opportunities, but you'll never get that if you don't open your mouth and be bold and talk to people and things like that. So just definitely, if you're shy, just break out of that shell, because it's only gonna benefit you. It's not gonna hurt you, I promise.
And that connect with senior year, like, don't be afraid to speak up about, like, financial aid and, like, getting more money. You can write, like, appeal letters if you think that you're, like, EFC. If y'all don't know what that is, then I don't know, you're not a senior. But, like, just, you can write appeals to get your EFC reduced. You can call financial aid offices to get more money and compare packages. Like, don't be afraid to do none of that, because your life is in your hands. Literally, nobody else can fight for you the way you need to do it yourself. So
yeah, and for sure, and make sure that I really just lost my whole train of thought. Dang, I had something good to say too. Hold on, like, it's gonna come back to me. Hold on. Wow. Dang, did you hate when that happened? Hold on. No, it's gonna come back to me. That day, like, why you gotta do this to me right now? Dang, I really don't remember. Huh?
Was it something?
No, you completely threw me off. You completely threw me off. It's fine, whatever it is. I'm sure it's fine.
Maybe you'll think about it again. I actually go to the next topic, or you wanna think about it?
I'm really mad because I wanted to say what I had to say. It was some good too. Like,
next one is just making mistakes. Every lesson is a lesson learned. Don't let one mistake deter you mentally, emotionally, and yeah, don't be afraid to try over. No, try over. Don't be afraid to try again. And that's all I gotta say about mistakes. What should we talk about?
Nobody's perfect. If we were, we God, and we would not be humans. So everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Oh wait, but no, listen, for real. On a serious note, like you really not perfect. Like everybody makes that. If you never made a mistake, you would never learn. You would never, unless you a dummy and you just completely keep making the same mistakes, expecting a different outcome. But we gonna pretend like y'all smart today. Sorry, I was thinking about somebody in particular, and then you know when that happens, you just get so carried.
You just comfort them.
Yeah, like comfort their neck. Like yes, like he had me so messed up. But
yeah,
anyways,
talk about that too all the time.
Anyways,
let's talk about that too.
Mistakes don't make you who you are, period. A mistake does not define who you are. Just because you made a mistake.
And if you made a mistake with a boy, don't make the same mistake with another one. And if you see the signs early, follow them signs and don't continue.
Period. Don't be
down that path.
Just learn from your mistakes. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, and you done. Period. Like that's it.
Yep. That pretty much wraps up the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. What's your social media?
So y'all can go add me on Twitter at BADGAL Lexi, Bad Gal Lexi. Y'all can add me on Instagram at _QT_Lexi. If y'all want, y'all can find the rest of my social medias on there, period. So that's it.
And mine are somewhere. Thank you for watching. If you like the video and you wanted to get another one like this, let us know. Drop it down in the comment section below.
Drop some categories on what y'all want us to talk about, and please be specific, because you know we like to talk and we will go all over the place. So just be specific. Drop what y'all want us to talk about, or any other type of videos y'all want us to do.
Yes.
So yeah,
thanks for watching. Bye.